The process from pen to pads all the way through to boot to ball is a long one. Ultimately, we're here to design the best boots for the best athletes. What we've done in this season is a massive change. So this is really about starting the revolution of Adidas football.
When we talk about the playmaker, he is orchestrating the game. He really controls it. He controls himself, but he also controls his teammates. He's very strong when we talk about technical skills. So ball control is definitely one thing, but also like how he sets up himself and sets up his colleagues.
This boot is all about control. So in the past, we've had players, for example, like Beckham and Zidane. And with this particular product, we're looking at the new players that are coming out with the same kind of attributes. So these are the guys that are the playmakers of the team. Players like Rodríguez, for example, players like Oscar at Chelsea. Two attributes of this boot is about control of your movement and control of the ball. So as you can see, there's a clear split between the two materials. In the heel, it's all about control of your movement. So we've got a better fit, it's a more supportive material, and it's even more comfortable as well. Originally, we started off with a sort of molded PU piece in the heel. Around the collar area, and we've got more padding for a more comfortable fit. And then in the forefoot, it's more about control of the ball with our control web material. So the 3D control web that we have on the forefoot of this particular boot is something which we went through several trials to get fine-tuned. One of the main benefits of control web is that it's flexible, but at the same time it's really supportive. So it helps to keep the product light as well. Flipping it around, we've got a complete 360-degree story. So in the forefoot of the tooling, we've got additional lugs across the middle, which are going to help you get a better touch with the ball. More lugs on the ball is something like we've never seen in the market before.
Initially, the working title was control. So we looked at how we can maximise the feeling of control. The idea was to get this best feel and best touch and the best experience of the contact with the ball. A big part of my role would be to follow the quality and testing process of a shoe. And in doing that, the initial individual segment shoe, the feedback was great. The material was adaptive, it was responsive, it would shape to the contours of the foot. The key revolution within the ACE shoe is undoubtedly the SL foam vamp material. So in essence, you have a material which has a very, very soft, natural touch, but it's protected from elements on the pitch, so dirt and moisture. And on the inside, you have this textile which is against the foot, keeping it very, very soft and comfortable.
The testing procedures that we put on these boots are quite severe. Of course, we get top athletes down here to see how they kick the ball, but if we're moving in a scientific and objective environment, we use a tool like the rugby leg to recreate shots over and over again. So this device can really put the ball where we want it, and then we can see what does different type of equipment, so different boots, what does that do to the ball flight. We're able to track what the ball does in flight, what the interaction looks like when the boot hits the ball. We're able to apply mud, grass, water, anything that could come in between the surfaces of the ball and the foot.
So the interactive player test is one of my favorites. The players are coming here. Sometimes they have already personalized boots. They are testing these and they want to have fun. It's really a kind of a performance test. So we are measuring the time they need for having all these contacts on these balls. They have to react. It's not only kicking really accurate, it's about receiving the ball, control the ball with all parts of the boot.
We've been out there with the top guys from the start. We tested in Munich, Real Madrid, we tested even in Barcelona. Feedback was great from the beginning. It's a very comfortable shoe. Players like it a lot. They like the feeling inside the boot. They also like, especially when it's dry, the new outsole stud configuration, which gives them a perfect pressure distribution of the studs, and it's really comfortable. We are inviting the player to come to headquarters. We are inviting him to our lab, and we have a full body scan to make sure we have the measurements of the guys. But you also have players who are very special, who are very professional about their boots, so every millimeter counts there. That's our ambition, to make the best possible boot for the player. Our department is there to make it happen, that the guy can perform in the best way possible. Made-to-measure department in Scheinfeld, we have like 20 people dedicated working for us there, and we are briefing in the modifications of the players to the team over there, and then they are doing really the boots by hand from the scratch, and we are then handing over the boots to the players based on their feedback with the respective modifications.
The most exciting part is watching TV at the weekend, seeing all the stars playing the important matches, Champions League night, and scoring with our boots.
Champions League final will be a very exciting moment for us to see the products on the foot of the player.